This map highlights Berea, a Kentucky town sitting 36 miles south of Lexington. On a typical Thursday morning, it is a quiet community where routines are predictable. That routine changed inside a local U.S. bank branch. A gunman pushed into the building and opened fire, killing 2 employees, a man and woman. Following the shooting, the masked gunman left the building on foot and disappeared into the surrounding area before a perimeter could be established. Investigators at the scene have yet to confirm if the suspect took anything from the bank, leaving the motive for the double homicide unclear. As word of the at-large suspect spread, nearby school campuses immediately initiated lockdown protocols, keeping students and staff behind locked doors. School buses were grounded, requiring parents to come to the schools and manually pick up their children under a heavy police presence. With a suspect vanishing on foot and the motive unknown, the community remains under a state of high alert as the search moves into its second day. Kentucky State Police have focused their investigation on the specific physical clues provided by witnesses and surveillance. This chart compares average height to the reported profile. At 6'3", the suspect's height is a distinct marker. He also hid his identity, wearing a light-colored hoodie, a mask, and gloves, preventing facial recognition and fingerprint recovery. Because the suspect fled on foot, investigators are considering 2 possibilities. Either he has intimate knowledge of the local area to remain hidden, or he reached a staged getaway vehicle nearby. Without a vehicle description or a clear face, the search has expanded from a local sweep into a broader search for a tall male wearing nondescript clothing. The logistical requirements of tracking a suspect across a wide perimeter quickly exceeded the resources of the local Berea police. The Kentucky State Police took command of the scene, deploying crime scene response units and troopers to manage the forensic investigation. Federal agencies joined the effort shortly after, with the FBI providing additional intelligence capabilities and technical resources to the manhunt. This multi-agency coalition merges local geographic knowledge with state crime labs and the FBI's surveillance networks to track the suspect's possible movements. The presence of federal agents in this small-town investigation indicates that the capture of the suspect has been elevated to a high priority. Beyond the police cordon, the town is dealing with the loss of 2 longtime residents. The families of the bank employees and their colleagues are now navigating the immediate aftermath of the shooting. U.S. Bank issued a statement following the incident, confirming their focus on supporting the victims' families and the rest of their staff at the Berea branch. Trooper Scotty Pennington spoke on behalf of the state police, noting the impact on the town. "This is a terrible day for Berea. There are people that work in our community, and they're no longer with us." While the community begins to process this loss, the manhunt for the person responsible remains in its most active phase. To assist in the search, police are urging the public to report any information, no matter how minor it may seem. Trooper Pennington's advice is for residents to stay alert for anything unusual in their immediate surroundings, even noticing if pets are behaving strangely. This diagram shows how civilian reports can expand the search area. By reporting anomalies, local residents create an intelligence network that allows investigators to monitor multiple locations simultaneously. Law enforcement continues to follow leads, but the investigation relies heavily on public cooperation. Until the suspect is identified, the search remains the primary focus for both the town and the agencies involved.